Hey everybody, Mature Simmer here. So I am going to test something out with a challenge. I'm assuming it's going to fail quickly, but I just want to see, because I think it doesn't do anything to actually enforce the rules in the sim. So I think what we actually can do is, like, we can have we can create a problem. So I'm going to see, it says runway 13 is closed for maintenance at LaGuardia, and I'm going to see if I, like, send somebody off or land on one of those, if it just fails or something, or how does it work? Because I kind of want to understand what it does to enforce things, because there's nothing we can do, I think, to cause anything in the game to operate appropriately and close runway 31 and 13. So I'm doing the same challenge I did with LaGuardia just to test it, because I don't want to start another one and kind of miss the excitement of that. I will be doing another one, so I'll put probably a chapter break in of after this experiment is over at a minimum, and then show you where you can jump to. So yeah, I'm just gonna turn on the runway. That might be the first way to do it, is see that something comes up there, and then go from there. But we'll see.
LaGuardia ground. American 2042 with information Bravo. Requesting push and start.
American 2042, pushback approved. Expect runway 31.
Pushback approved. Expect runway 31. American 2042.
So let's see. Alright. And now there is an approaching plane coming in on 4, but we'll see, what happens here. Because I just want to understand how Tower Companion handles this, and does it just say, you failed? Does it, or do I have to, like, even get all the way to the end? I mean, if I don't see anything right away, I might, I don't know what I'll do. Because I don't know that I want to play the whole episode, because it takes a while, so. But let's see, I guess I can speed this up some. Okay, there is one coming in on 31. American 2042, taxi to runway 31.
Taxi to runway 31. American 2042. LaGuardia Tower, Brickyard 5824 on final fall.
Brickyard 5824, runway 4 cleared to land. So I had a weird problem with the buttons last time when I was playing at Amsterdam, at Schiphol. Basically, I thought, like, my button was breaking, but I'm thinking what it was is that I had, like, 50 things.
With information Bravo, requesting push and start.
JetBlue 29er, pushback approved. Expect runway 4.
Pushback approved. Expect runway 4. JetBlue 29er.
So yeah, I'm just kind of curious how this is going to go. But yeah, we're 5 minutes in.
LaGuardia Tower, JetBlue 231 on final 31.
JetBlue 231, runway 31 cleared to land. American 2042, runway 31, cleared for immediate takeoff. Upon reaching altitude 500, contact departure.
Runway 31, cleared to land. JetBlue 231.
Runway 31, clear for immediate takeoff. On reaching altitude 500, contact departure. American 2042.
LaGuardia ground. JetBlue 299er ready to taxi.
JetBlue 299er, taxi to runway 4.
Taxi to runway 4. JetBlue 299er.
Now the one thing I didn't really see is, are the planes in the same place?
LaGuardia ground. Delta 342.
That would be
Information
interesting
Bravo,
too.
Requesting push and start.
Delta 342, pushback approved, expect runway 31. So now it's saying runway 31,
Pushback
it's
approved,
departing.
expect runway 31. Delta 342.
Because yeah, I'm like, could I just run it that way and it would score and it'll be okay? But you would think it would say something like, yeah, you have a problem here. So let's see, once he takes off, are we going to get any kind of indication?
Ground. Spirit Wings 3383 with information Bravo. Requesting push and start.
Alright, so we got what we wanted, so that's good. So there we go. Challenge failed. Challenge requirements not met. Close runway. Runway 31 is closed. So that is good. Now if I go back to the challenges, does it show I tried? It does show I tried it twice. Okay, and one failed, which is what I don't like that, but I might fail things anyway. I'm tempted to look at these shared challenges, obviously, because these are things that people have done, and you know, I think they'd be interesting in what happens. This could be challenging, see, because the reason I was testing this is something like this, where you have all these taxiway repairs in San Francisco, and I'm assuming this is taxiway Charlie between Romeo and Papa, and so forth, and so you basically have to keep track of that yourself. But I'm going to go ahead, since, you know, we've taken a little bit of time, we're going to go ahead and just try this Manic Monday at Heathrow. Alright, so runway 27. Ooh. Airport radar style. No instruments. Now, people didn't give it great ratings. So let's see what it looks like. Okay, so we're going to go to career, and we're going to select airport. Oh, I see. Select airports. So that, I did not know you could do that. So it's telling me select airport radar style, no instruments. So let me go here. I'm hoping it didn't like think I did it again. Alright, so there we go. EGLL. So we want this one, but we want TC3 challenge, no instruments. So that will kind of enforce it. And we have 38 flights here. So yeah, other than, I guess, having to keep track of things without seeing things on the scope, I'm not sure how this will work. So I think I'm going to have to set up some cameras. I don't think I've done anything at Heathrow that I've had anything for. All right, and sometimes these seem to come up. I'm worried it might not be working correctly. Oh, you know, oh, it crashed. Look at that. Well, that's not good. I wonder if I didn't set the right database, too. Because it wasn't... anyway. I did not. So I have to go here, and I have to pick the right database. Challenge Manic Monday. I'm not following directions. I'm very poor at following the directions. But this should now be correct. So we'll see. Because right now it's not telling me that it's okay. But it's also maybe not far enough along because, you know, it's saying no schedule loaded. But the schedule, because I selected the correct challenge and then the database, challenge Manic Monday at Heathrow 72. Right, good news is we didn't get the error, but I don't know that it's working correctly because it's not telling me that it is. And again, we have no instruments, so that part is correct. But yeah, it's not showing up. So I don't understand. I mean, it's at the right airport. Okay, go to career. I'm going to follow the directions specifically. Go to career, select the correct tower companion, T exclamation C challenge, and then the database challenge Manic Monday at Heathrow. Well, now it said I didn't have the instrument. I wonder if when I changed the databases, if I had a problem. Select airport radar style. I swore I had done both of these though. Yeah, see, it's still not doing it. And clearly I must have picked the right radar style because it didn't load anything. I mean, you know, I didn't have flights yet, but so unfortunately this isn't working. That's disappointing. Okay, so what I did was I exited out of Tower Simulator. Tower Companion was still saying the game was running, and so I closed Tower Companion and restarted it. Now in the loading, I've got 3 greens. So as you can see, everything looks good for the status. So it just may have somehow gotten out of sync, and it might have been because I changed it, because it is creating a database, and I'm wondering if the database really wasn't there or registering properly, based on whatever was happening. Alright, so 27 right, so let's see what we've got. 27, because if I got no things, okay, so that's 9 right. So this will be 27 left and right, I assume, over here. So I'm assuming we just have these 2. Alright, so 27 left is closed. So it's 9 right, and then I assume this is 27 right. So closed runways left and right. So I just need to use 9er 09. Now my problem is, I guess time is ticking, so that's good. So I'm just kind of letting it go, and some of this is, but yeah, 9 left. Now do I see any? Oh, okay, so they're over here, because it did say cargo. So this is the cargo apron, so yeah, I think we're gonna have all of these, and we basically, yeah, we're gonna have to, I guess we can get down there. Okay, so yeah, we've got a couple. I mean, again, it said 38 flights. I don't think there's any cargo ramps over there, but yeah, there's basically no passengers. Do we get anything over here? Not sure. So, like, what do we do? I assume they're going to call in. But I don't know. Oh, so do I not get any? That's interesting. so now it's like I can't even get into the instruments. So it's not letting me speed up. It's not letting me hit escape either. This is really odd.
Heathrow Ground, Singapore 73905 Heavy with information hotel. Requesting push and start.
Singapore 7395 Heavy. Pushback approved. Expect runway 09 right. Okay, so we're not even gonna get anything. Wow. Yeah, this is interesting. Well, we'll see how this goes. But yeah, the fact that we can't, like, get out of it... Because, yeah, I can't hit escape. Like, normally you'd hit escape and be able to go to the menu. Like, you're kind of stuck, and you can't, you know, you don't have the information here. Alright, well, we'll see what happens. I guess we'll wing it, and we'll go around. We know we have 38 flights, so I'm not sure how this is going to work, if it's just going to be stuff coming in and then leaving. But yeah, the thing that kind of stinks is we can't speed it up, so when it's quiet like it was, there's not much we can do. Yeah, this whole thing is like, I can't really zoom in. I mean, it doesn't zoom as fast normally either. It's like all my controls are weird. But I guess we'll see. But yeah, I just don't know if there's some other ramp.
Heathrow Ground, Singapore 73905 Heavy ready to taxi.
Singapore 7395 Heavy, taxi to runway 9 right.
Negative, invalid target. Singapore 73905 Heavy.
Singapore 7395 Heavy, taxi to runway 09 or right. Okay,
Taxi to runway 09 or right.
Gotta
Singapore
say it
73905
all
Heavy.
that way. Alright. Singapore 73905 Heavy, runway 09 or right, cleared for immediate departure. Hold on. Singapore 73905 Heavy, runway 09 or right, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 500. Contact departure.
Runway 09 or right, cleared for immediate takeoff. Singapore 73905 Heavy. Runway 09 or right, cleared for immediate takeoff. On reaching altitude 500, contact departure. Singapore 73905 Heavy.
Heathrow Ground, Postman 6741 Heavy with information hotel, requesting push and start.
Postman 6741 Heavy, pushback approved. Expect runway 09 or right.
Pushback approved, expect runway 09 right. Postman 6741 Heavy.
Interesting. Where is it? Oh boy. Where is it? Oh, I can barely move. This is not fun. Oh boy. Where is this? Oh good, now I'm just floating. Okay, so people gave bad reviews, and this may partially be why. Yeah, I can't do anything. Well, I'm glad I did that, but yeah, I don't know Like, where are the other planes? Is it over there? I see something that looks like a plane over there. Huh. No. This is really difficult. I am not sure where this is. I suppose if I pull up, maybe...
Heathrow ground. Postman 6741 heavy ready to taxi.
Postman 6741 heavy. Taxi to runway 09er right.
31 heavy on final 09er left.
Postman 6731 heavy, runway 09er left, cleared to land. Alright, so I guess one took off. I don't even know where I am anymore. Yeah, because you can't see the other plane anymore. Postman 39 Golf heavy, pushback approved, expect runway 09er right. Alright, it's saying it's taxiing. So anyway, let me look at the charts here. Let's see, airport. I'm doing this in Navigraph. So it's telling me it's using Zulu. Okay, so it's the cargo apron. In theory, it's like over here somewhere. Just, I don't see anything. Alright, oh, I see, it's over there. So let's see. Postman 6741 heavy. Taxi to runway 09er right.
Taxi to runway 09er right. Postman 6741 heavy.
Alright. So that got delayed, which is not great. Alright, where's this other one? I think it's over there as well, or it's waiting to come back. Okay, so it's that one. Right, so I mean I did see those. Okay, so DHL is Postman. Okay, good to know. Postman 6741 heavy, runway 09er right, cleared for immediate takeoff. Upon reaching altitude 500, contact departure.
Runway 09er right, cleared for immediate takeoff. On reaching altitude 500, contact departure. Postman 6741 heavy.
Postman 6731 heavy, runway 09er left, cleared to land. I don't know why.
Runway 09er left, cleared to land.
So I think
Postman
that's there.
6731 heavy.
But we're going to have some challenges getting here.
Heavy ready to taxi.
So let's see. So it'll just go. Alright. Postman 39er Golf heavy. Taxi to runway 09er right. Postman 39er Golf heavy. Taxi to runway 09er right.
Taxi to runway 09er right. Postman 39er Golf heavy.
Yeah, it like won't let me really move. So I don't like that part of it. It's like messed up my controls. Okay, it is showing one flight handled on my companion, because I'm like, how do I even know what I'm doing? Alright, I don't know that there's any other locations. Like, I haven't seen planes anywhere else. I mean, there's a plane there, but there aren't 38. I mean, unless we're getting... I mean, there's 10 maybe here, and so are we landing 28 planes? I don't know. Alright, well, either way, I guess we're playing it, and we'll see what happens. Alright, so he's getting ready to take off. So it's like being at Newark, right? Everything's broken for 90 seconds, except it's longer than 90 seconds. It's crazy. Alright, well. So here he comes. I guess we'll just watch him, because there's not much going on. Oh, that was quick. He's up already. Wow. I mean, he's got a lot of runway left, so... Ugh, a little jerky there. Sorry about that. Alright. Postman 39er Golf Heavy, runway 09er right, cleared for immediate takeoff. Upon reaching altitude 500, contact departure. Alright, did the other one land?
Takeoff on reaching altitude 500. Contact departure.
It
Postman
did,
39er
okay.
Golf Heavy.
Postman 6731 Heavy, taxi to terminal.
Taxi to terminal. Postman 6731 Heavy.
We'll have to watch where he decides to go. So we had a little bit of a delay there. So again, I'm gonna be losing some time here. But at some point he's gonna have to cross runway 09er right. So yeah, the challenge is, unless you're like looking at the you know, pieces in Tower Companion, it's hard to tell anything's going on. I mean, other than you hear something, but like obviously when that flight landed, it didn't say anything, and by then, like, you know, it's showing me it's a 13-second delay.
Through ground. Vista 9er68 with information hotel. Requesting push and start.
Alright, I don't know where this is, but okay. Vista 9er68, pushback approved. Expect runway 09er right. Okay, well.
Pushback approved. Expect runway 09er right.
Alright.
Vista 9er68.
So that is probably that one. I like how the nose cones are open on these, so I wonder if that... Oh, wait. Oh, no. Okay. I'm like, it closed it, but it did not. Alright. So I've got 3 handled. Where is the other plane? Oh, here he comes. Okay. Yeah, this one might take the full 2 hours, so... and again, I apologize, but I can't do anything to go faster. I'm hoping I can exit out of this thing when I'm done, because that's kind of horrendous as well, but... Alright, yeah, it's that plane. Yeah, it's just really weird, because it's like... Because, yeah, the things don't work. I mean, I guess, let me see. Maybe I didn't have anything saved, so let me see if I do that. No, see, if I go to F8, it's not there anymore. Like, it won't move. So it's like my camera controls are off. Everything is off.
Heathrow ground. Vista 968 ready to taxi.
Vista 968, taxi to runway 09er right.
Taxi to runway 09er right. Vista 968.
Alright, well hopefully we'll be able to get by before something else calls and then we're delayed or something. Yeah, I wasn't like expecting this. I figured, oh, 38 flights, this will be easy. Oh, I've also got to wait for him to get over. So I guess we'll see. Man, he is slow.
Vista 878 on final 09er left.
Vista 878, runway 09er left, cleared to land.
Runway 09er left, cleared to land. Vista 878.
Postman 6731 heavy, cross runway 09er right. Alright, he's...
Cross runway 09er right. Postman 6731 heavy.
Alright, we should be okay, because I can't imagine he's going to go super, super fast.
Heathrow ground. Qatari 1-4 Golf Heavy with information hotel. Requesting push and start.
Qatari 1-4 Golf Heavy, pushback approved, expect runway 09er right.
Pushback approved, expect runway 09er right. Qatari 1-4 Golf Heavy.
Okay. So hopefully he'll get out before the other one does. And again, part of this is like how quickly can I do things. See, I don't know if he's going to speed up once he hits. This doesn't even look like a cargo plane. It's kind of crazy, but okay. Alright, so I assume he's just going to go back in there. Alright, well yes, he should be able to see that that one's pushing out. So I would hope that'll be okay. Again, no, that's just a dot, so... So, and the thing is, like, will these turn around and then leave? Maybe that's how it's going to work? I don't know. Alright, as long as it rotates it, I should probably be okay. Like, it should probably stop. It does look like the nose cones are closed up. So I think this one's getting ready to go. I think that's the one that had the nose cone open. So that's kind of cool. Alright, he's still popping in there. I can see him moving slowly. I'd love to go look, but...
Heathrow ground. Qatari 1-4 Golf Heavy ready to taxi.
Qatari 1-4 Golf Heavy, taxi to runway 09er right.
Taxi to runway 09er right. Qatari 1-4 Golf Heavy.
I would think from a taxi standpoint they're a little too close together. Qatari 1-4 Golf Heavy, runway 09er right, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 500. Contact departure.
Runway 09er right, cleared for immediate takeoff on reaching altitude 500. Contact departure. Qatari 1-4 Golf Heavy.
Heathrow ground. Cathay 008 heavy with information hotel. Requesting push and start.
Cathay 008 Heavy, pushback approved, expect runway 09er right. Alright, so that is
Pushback
that one.
approved, expect runway 09er right. Cathay 008 heavy.
Yeah, I had no idea that these, like, have that kind of Because, yeah, they have the cargo door open, too. That's cool. So, like, other than you can't see it loading, but... Alright. Vista 9er68, runway 09er right. Line up and wait.
Runway 09er right. Line up and wait. Vista 9er68.
Alright. Because that will let things go there, and then they won't be in any trouble. Alright, we don't have anything landed yet. Oh, no. Oh, here he comes. Okay. Oh, can I move now? Will it let me move now? No. But the wheel seems to go a little quicker, which is nice. But... Alright, well, at least it's not floating, so I guess we can go look around, which is good, because then we can see other things. Alright, so he's gonna take off, and we gotta get him vacated.
Ground. Cathay 008 Heavy ready to taxi.
Cathay 008 Heavy, taxi runway 09er right.
Taxi to runway 09er right. Cathay 008 Heavy.
Vista 878, taxi to terminal.
Taxi to terminal. Vista 878.
Alright, so he's coming around here. Alright, so he's just going to go right back where that one went. Alright, there goes Cathay. Now we've got the, which one is this? I don't remember which plane this is. Oh, this is the Qatari. But this will be our 5th plane. Alright, so we'll see. He's probably going to take forever to taxi. Alright, he's up. Alright. Vista 9er68. Runway 09er right, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 500. Contact departure.
Runway 09er right. Cleared for immediate takeoff. On reaching altitude 500, contact departure. Vista 9er68.
Alright. Okay, 878 had 4 seconds. Alright, man, he is just... These taxis take forever. And again, maybe at this airport, that's how it goes, but... It says Heathrow, but Heathrow only has 2 runways? That just doesn't seem right. Alright, well, it is off. We've done 6. Cathay 008 Heavy, runway 09er right, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 500. Contact departure.
Runway 09er right. Cleared for immediate takeoff on reaching altitude 500. Contact departure. Cathay 008 Heavy.
Yeah, I mean, because right now there's really nothing crazy difficult about this. So yeah, I don't know. It's interesting that nothing's trying to land on 9 right, but... Alright, he's coming through here, so we can see him. But yeah, the hotkeys still don't work, so I don't understand those pieces, but you know, I can move quickly. Looks like we've closed the door here, so I assume that means they're loaded. Oh, they just opened the cone there, so there you go. So I'm guessing this one's going to be going at some point soon. Alright, so that one's running. And again, he's going to come down and come over here. So we'll be able to give him clearance. Because they'll be gone, so we won't have any more delay, which will be good. But it comes down the taxiway over there, though, so I guess I can get off the runway so it's not quite so loud. Yeah, it looks like we've got to push back under there, so I'm assuming it's getting ready to go.
Heathrow Tower, Postman 13 Golf Heavy on final 09er left.
Postman 13 Golf Heavy, runway 09er left, cleared to land.
Runway 09er left, cleared to land. Postman 13 Golf Heavy. Heathrow ground, Cathay 7 Heavy with Information Hotel, requesting push and start.
Cathay 7 Heavy, pushback approved, expect runway 09er right. Yep, so it is that one.
Pushback approved, expect runway 09er right.
Okay, everybody
Cathay
else?
7 Heavy.
Nobody else has their car. I assume he's going to go next, because they're the one loading. I guess the others aren't loaded. Alright. Vista 878, cross runway 09er right.
Cross runway 09er right. Vista 878.
Alright. They're not in each other's way, I don't think, so should be okay. And if they are, I assume this will be back far enough that it can stay out of the way, but it'll be what it'll be, I guess. I mean, I know I didn't try to exit out of the other one. I mean, it says session locked, but the other challenge said that too. But, yeah, I don't know. Alright, well, yeah, they're very clear, so... kind of an interesting way for it to run, but that's okay. So he's literally going back. So yeah, I just wonder if it cycles the same planes out a few times or something, which wouldn't be terribly fun, but whatever. Oh, now they're loading that one.
Cathay 7 Heavy ready to taxi.
Cathay 7 Heavy, taxi to runway 09er right.
Taxi to runway 09er right. Cathay 7 Heavy.
Cathay 7 Heavy, runway 09er right, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 500, contact departure.
Runway 09er right, cleared for immediate takeoff. On reaching altitude 500, contact departure. Cathay 7 Heavy.
I mean, because, yeah, it, like, the fact we have no interface... Oh, now it's doing it again. What triggers that? I don't understand. So now it's... And again, I tried to hit F1, so I don't know if it's maybe trying to go to the instruments. So let me... Oh, okay. So yeah, like F1 is like I'm in the instruments, but I'm not. So I don't know how else to explain it, but it's kind of like that. But now I do see a little bit why people wouldn't have rated it very well. Because, yeah, not allowing you to have any control, but that may be what's required when you have no instruments, is that you have nothing. But, yeah, it's just, Like you're just waiting. So, and you don't know what's going to happen or when, and it's not super quick. Because we got, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more here. So, you know, by the time that one goes in, we'll have 8. There we go. Now we have 8 handled, so he's done. That's 9, and then we have 5, so that's 14. I've got, yeah, so that's 14 out of 38. I don't even have half with what I'm dealing with, and like I said, unless it starts sending this one out again, which it can, I mean, although I don't know that they can load a plane in 20 or 30 minutes, but... Because, yeah, I mean, I can tell in my recording it's been like half an hour since we started, but... And they're not, like, loading multiples of these, so they're definitely staggered out. And again, I don't know, like with Singapore and Qatari, if they do the same thing. I mean, I guess his door is open, but his nose doesn't open. I don't know about this one. I mean, because it was a challenge like the other. Postman 1-3 Golf Heavy, taxi to terminal.
Taxi to terminal. Postman 1-3 Golf Heavy.
Heathrow Tower, Qatari 8223 Heavy on final 09er left.
Qatari 8223 Heavy, runway 09er left, cleared to land.
Runway 09er left, cleared to land. Qatari 8223 Heavy.
Alright, nothing going on with anybody else. So, and I don't see any other planes like hidden away somewhere. I don't see any tails or anything. Well, there's maybe something over there. I can't zoom in anymore. No, I think that's just like something shiny. He's moving a little quicker at least, I think. Maybe it's just wishful thinking. I don't know. Alright, I guess it's just kind of watching these guys, but this will get us to 9 once he gets across, and again, he'll turn here and come down. Should, and then he'll go through here. So we do have a Qatari something or other coming, and again, maybe they'll just slot themselves in where they were. So yeah, we're just sending a bunch of stuff to Asia, but that one is, oh, there he is. It's hard to see when you against the sky when they don't have much, so can you see the Qatari? Not yet. No, he's going really slow over here. Alright, everybody's still open. Doors open. All we can do is, like, sit and watch them. See if anything changes. But even when they do, like, they'll close up, then they'll connect. It still takes a while, so I don't know. And yeah, I mean, maybe literally all we're going to do is cycle around. It's just kind of odd, I'll tell you. I just really hope after I go through all this that it won't, like, not save. That would be really irritating if I do make it through, and I don't really know why I wouldn't. Oh, I think we closed. Oh, he's open. Oh no, they didn't close up yet. So, we got 3 cargo planes loading that we know of. It's the slowest taxiing ever known. Alright, here comes the Qatari. So that's the thing, it's like we kind of have to watch it. Alright, so I'll just stay away from the other ones and, you know, hitting it that way. Alright, which one is this? Postman, I think. Postman, 13 Golf Heavy, cross runway 09 or right.
Cross runway 09 or right.
Alright,
Postman
so
13
they're
Golf Heavy.
pulling in over there, assuming they ever make it. He went quickly for a moment, and now he's just crawling again. Alright, nobody's buttoned up yet. Because, yeah, there's, like, not a challenge. I mean, the closest we got was when we had to bang, you know, the Vista was coming and we backed out the Qatari. Alright, where is he? Alright, there's that. Just kind of want to keep an eye out here. Alright, well, hopefully it'll all be good. I guess we'll watch and see. Because, yeah, we really can't tell them anything early. Because otherwise they're like, I can't do anything. I mean, we can try. Qatari 8223 Heavy, taxi to terminal.
Taxi to terminal. Qatari 8223 Heavy.
Oh, okay. Well, that's good to know that I can do that. Alright, so they're gonna go... Yep, right back where they were. Where another one was. I mean, obviously it didn't go to Qatar and come back. in the you know, 30 minutes. Even if it was the Concorde or whatever. Alright, so...
Heathrow ground. Postman 6769, a heavy with information hotel.
Oh.
Requesting push and start.
Well, Postman is the DHL, so is it turning around? Is that really what it's going to be doing? Postman 6769 Heavy. Pushback approved. Expect runway 09 or right. It is.
Pushback approved. Expect runway 09
So,
right.
I don't know.
Postman
Maybe we cycle.
6769, a heavy.
Maybe we cycle all the planes around. Yeah, that's not a very fun scenario. So, I get what people are saying. So, yeah, I mean, this would be helpful if you could speed it up or whatever. I mean, because yeah, we've got 10 flights handled. I don't know if this one's parked yet, if that'll be 11 or not. Doesn't look like it. Alright, the Qatari is still open, nose cone's still open, everybody's still open. Alright. Like again, why don't they come here and come in that way? I don't know, but maybe it's kind of how things are designed. But yeah, that's the other one that came in and landed, and now it's leaving. And I guess it works out. I mean, it doesn't really matter. I mean, I guess it depends what else will be coming over, but wow. It's like molasses.
Heathrow ground. Postman 6769, a heavy ready to taxi.
Postman 6769 Heavy, runway 09 or right.
Runway 09 a right. Postman 6769, a heavy.
Postman 6769 Heavy, runways 09 or right, cleared for immediate takeoff. Upon reaching altitude 500, contact departure.
Runway 09 or right, cleared for immediate takeoff. On reaching altitude 500, contact departure. Postman 6769 Heavy.
Heathrow Tower, Postman 6773 Heavy on final 09 left.
Postman 6773 Heavy, runway 09 or left, cleared to land.
Runway 09 left, cleared to land. Postman 6773 Heavy.
Yeah, we'll see if they start to conflict, like if this one will be taking off when it's ready to cross, because that will obviously take some time away or whatever. Door still open, nose open, nose open. Doesn't look like much is changing. Yeah, because again, he's got to get over here, because he's coming across the same way as the other one. It does appear that part of the taxi route is a little quicker, so. But yeah, I mean, looking at Heathrow's chart, I mean, this is all there is, but it is just really, really odd. Like, maybe I'm thinking of the wrong one, but I thought Heathrow was like this super busy airport. I mean, there are a good amount of gates, I guess, but I don't know. It's just really interesting. Might have to try it one day and see how it works, but just two parallel runways just doesn't seem right. Okay, I think we're okay, because he'll be getting on the runway and then spooling up and going pretty quickly, I would think. Not sure exactly when they would transition, but alright. I think I can hear the engine spooling up. Wow, these are still, I mean, they are cargo planes, they take a while to load, but so anyway, what I was saying with the time is it did say 7 a.m. to 9 a.m., so in theory this could be a 2-hour run to get through all these planes. And right now at the pace we're going, I mean, because this is plane 11 finally, and that's it. So I've now handled 11. Qatari 8223 Heavy, cross runway 09 or right.
Cross runway 09 or right, Qatari 8223 Heavy.
Alright, there's the other one that's coming in to land. So right now, like, yeah, we don't have anybody called in. Doesn't look like anybody's getting ready to call in. So, yeah, that's the one thing. Like, if I make a challenge, I'm going to need to make sure. Like, this is a learning experience. Don't make one like this. Like, this is not incredibly fun. I mean, it's not even slightly fun. It was interesting just to not have the radar, but it's really causing some problems. Because, yeah, that door has not closed. The nose has not closed. We know those will change. Like, they haven't opened this one either, so. And again, if Singapore's going to load, I don't know. So that's the thing, like, is it suddenly going to go crazy? I have no idea. Where is... I don't see a plane. Oh, there he is. Okay. So it's another DHL, so they're going to come right back in here. But that makes sense, because it's Postman. I mean, I get they're cargo planes, and they probably don't move super fast. Maybe because just how heavy they probably are, but this is crazy. Alright, so let's see. Postman 6773 Heavy, taxi to terminal.
Taxi to terminal. Postman 6773 Heavy.
Yeah, because this way, if I can do that, like, I don't get any delay. But again, it just makes it kind of super easy, frankly. And yes, it's going kind of exactly right back, because that's the only place they have to go. We'll see what happens. Good news is, I guess you can fast forward through things and click around, see what happened. But yeah, I literally have two things taxiing. It's not showing anything else. Nothing's going on, but you know, and we've handled 11. He's moving faster in the parking space than he does down the taxiway, which is a little scary. Okay. And 12, so he's in. So, not sure. Not sure what'll happen. Alright, well, he's gotten off and he's turning. There's only so much to look at, so I apologize. Oh, I saw the doorway there close. I thought I did. Maybe it's just wishful thinking. Because there is like a little bit of movement. Oh, yeah, there we go. Everything's closing up. What about this one? Nope, that one's still. So yeah, there's a doorway there. Alright, so I assume this one's getting ready to go. But yeah, it looks like that door's open, and I mean, I'm pretty sure that's what I'm seeing, is open doors there. DHL's a long way to go. Alright, but the Cathay will be leaving. Man, we're not even halfway done with time either. So yeah, I wish there was a way to speed things up, but if there's a key or something, I'm not aware of it. I suppose I can, with all the extra time I have, I can go look, I guess. So there is not a way. No hotkey. Because I'm like, well, if there's a hotkey, I might be able to do it like from the back end or something. Well, if this one's leaving, like they haven't even connected up to it yet. Alright. Postman 6773 heavy. Cross runway 09 right.
Cross runway 09 right. Postman 6773 heavy.
Okay, so at this point they should be set. We'll be able to see it up there. I'm just... Oh, there we go. There's life. There's life on the ramp. Cannot believe how long the Qatari's taking to load. I assume it's gonna go at some point, but who knows? We'll see when they call in for this one, but doesn't much matter. It's gonna take a little while for it to get over there. Okay, I don't think we had anybody else call in. Oh, I think the Qatari just closed up. So it may be going too. Hopefully we won't again get in any kind of conflict here. It took quite a bit once they locked up before he moved, so if they both
Keys
suddenly
for
have...
ground. Cafe 37 heavy with information hotel. Requesting push and start.
Cathay 37 heavy, pushback approved, expect runway 09 or right.
Pushback approved. Expect runway 09 right. Cafe 37 heavy.
That said it really weird. Okay, and this one's not open yet. If Singapore has any opening, I don't see it, so... And the Qatari hasn't had its pushback unit come in. The good news is, suddenly if this one calls in, at least they're not crossing. They're just parking separately. But yeah, if I had it right, if it had 38, I need what, 19 to be halfway done? And I think we're coming up on 8 o'clock, so unless it starts getting a lot busier, I'm not sure what's going to happen here. Alright. That one's in. We have 13 now. Yeah, I was thinking 38 in an hour. It's going to be like one every couple minutes, but it's really... They're really going to make us take 2 hours on this. That's crazy. I really would rather not. It's going to be a late night for me, but at this point I'm kind of invested. I just hope it finishes at 9. Cathay 37 heavy, taxi to runway 09 or right.
Taxi to runway 09 right.
It pulled in, but we should have plenty of time. I don't think it's going to call that fast, so I think we'll be alright. But yeah, because you've got this whole airport and you're literally just hanging out here at the cargo terminal. And it's not like I said, it's not like it's that crazy busy or anything. Odd. Very odd. Yeah, other than it takes forever, again, to taxi. So that could be the only problem with the Qatari thing. Although, at this point, we're far enough.
Ground, Qatari
Yeah.
091
There you
heavy
go.
with information hotel, requesting push and start.
Qatari 8091 heavy, pushback approved, expect runway 09 right.
Pushback approved, expect runway 09 right. Qatari 8091 heavy.
Looking for this one to open up too, and Singapore, and then again, I guess we'll see if something else starts to rotate through. Yeah, see, so it goes quickly here, but anyway, let's get that one cleared. Cathay 37 Heavy, runway 09er right, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 500, contact departure.
Runway 09 right, cleared for immediate takeoff. On reaching altitude 500, contact departure. Cathay 37 Heavy.
I mean, these two will get us to 15 once Qatari is off. And then obviously it'll be 16 once this one goes. We'll see what else, if anything, comes along. Yeah, I hope the other challenges are not like this. I will definitely... I don't know if it's because there's no instruments that I can't get to the buttons, but yeah, I'll definitely need to keep an eye out for that. I was hearing noise, I thought, but it must just be him rotating in that direction. He's set to go, so I don't have to do anything with him, so I can focus on the Qatari. Again, trying to avoid any delays so that I can get a really good score, maybe.
Heathrow ground, Qatari 8091 Heavy ready to taxi.
Qatari 8091 Heavy, taxi to runway 09 right.
Taxi to runway 09 right, Qatari 8091 Heavy.
Heathrow Tower, Qatari 59er Hotel Heavy on final 09er left.
Qatari 59er Hotel Heavy, runway 09er left, cleared to land.
Runway 09er left, cleared to land. Qatari 59er Hotel Heavy.
Qatari 8091 Heavy, runway 09er right, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 500, contact departure.
Runway 09 right, cleared for immediate takeoff.
Now, given that it's a heavy, it's gonna be a bit. But there we go, 14. So we are set. Now we've got another one landing, so things are moving along. Nobody else appears open. Oh, he's closed. He's closed. So we'll have him heading out soon. So now we're going to be at 17, I think, with everything that we've got, because we've got this one, and one landing, and the one pulling away. So we've got the two here on the ground and the one coming in. So a little bit faster. But yeah, estimating we'd be past 8 o'clock right now. So we are definitely into the second hour. Just hoping. Like, if things don't pick up, we're going to go past 9 o'clock, which would be crazy. Alright, still hasn't connected. I mean, again, I suppose I can get over there and see. Because I don't know on the DHLs if we can see. Whoops, where are they? Down here? Where are they? Oh, there they are. Oh, yeah, we can, alright. So, in theory, I guess, I mean, they could be unloading. They did pull in, but I'm guessing these two are going to get sent out again, and whatever. Alright, well, we're connected up. So, alright, here he goes. We got the other one visible anywhere? Not yet. Good news is the Cathay should be off before before they show up or anything, so... Alright, 15. I suppose we can stay over here to have a different
Heathrow
view.
ground. Cafe 38 Heavy with information hotel. Requesting push and start.
Cafe 38 Heavy, pushback approved. Expect runway 09 or right.
Pushback approved. Expect runway 09 or right. Cafe 38 Heavy.
Because, yeah, we can at least watch the DHLs, I guess, and see if they start to button up at some point. Oh, there it is. So, yes. Again, though, we need 19. 17's not quite there. Because, yeah, that's the other thing. Like, we probably have 5-mile separation, which is the default. So, that means, you know, we're waiting however long for them to all show up. Yeah, I will not be doing this one again. Like, I would do the LaGuardia one again. Like, that one, the way it was built, that challenge, that was fun. Like, it was a challenge, it kept moving. But for Heathrow, like, yeah, this is not... this is not anything. Okay, what am I missing? Why can I never see them? Alright. I, like, lose them everywhere.
Heathrow ground. Cafe 38 Heavy ready to taxi.
Cafe 38 Heavy, taxi to runway 09 or right.
Taxi to runway 09 or right. Cafe 38 Heavy.
Okay. DHLs are still open. Qatari 59er Hotel Heavy, taxi to terminal.
Taxi to terminal. Qatari 59er Hotel Heavy.
Cathay 38 Heavy, runway 09 or right, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 500. Contact departure.
Runway 09 or right. Cleared for immediate takeoff. On reaching altitude 500. Contact departure. Cafe 38 Heavy.
Da-da-da-da. It just, again, might they conflict on a crossing or something, but I would think not. Alright, Qatari going there. Nobody appears open. Nope, nothing is changing. Just a lot of the same. So yeah, I apologize. There's just nothing to really talk about. We're just kind of waiting it out. So, and even at 2 times speed on YouTube, you will be, like, get this over with. So yeah, I'm not anticipating I'm going to get a whole lot of views on this. I get a lot of skips around, but this is insane. Yeah, I was going to say, he's going to turn, he's going to come down oh, actually, he's going a different way. Interesting. So maybe he is going to come in the way I was thinking the other one should have. Alright, nose cone's still not open. Alright, well, they are coming through there, but he's finally getting to the other side, so yes, he will be long clear before anything needs to be worried about. Alright. And again, that's going to get me to 16 or so. Not or so, it's going to get me to 16. Alright, so at this point, we'll just clear him. Qatari 59er Hotel Heavy, cross runway 09er right. Yep.
Cross runway 09
Coming
right.
in.
Qatari 59
Going
Hotel
right
Heavy.
back. So maybe the Vista will leave. I don't know. DHLs aren't leaving anytime soon. There goes the plane. Then again, once this parks, we'll have 17 completed. Alright. Alright, Qatari is crossing, and literally nobody looks like anything's happening. I think this is going to go longer than 2 hours. So this is really awful. That's all I can say. It's really awful. So, if you're the one that made this, I guess I'm sorry a little bit, but I also, you know, want to be fair and let people know, like, yeah, this is pretty miserable. I mean, I'd like to say I did it, but I don't, you know, it's a weeknight, and it's late, and I can't stay up all night long waiting for planes to maybe arrive. Unbelievable. That's all I can say is unbelievable. Yeah, I mean, there's literally nothing happening other than this plane coming in and parking. He's not open. None of these appear to be open, and even if they are, it takes like 30 minutes for them to do something. I mean, it's like the only thing that could happen is like something crazy could happen, and I don't know. I'm trying to put a positive spin on it, but there really isn't one. It's just awful. So he'll get in. There we go. 17. And this is supposed to go to 38. There's literally nothing happening. I mean, other than these two DHL planes loading, like, there's nothing that even shows that anything might be happening. Again, I'm assuming they're loading because the doors are open. But alright, so yes. The escape makes it slow. Alright. I'm honestly trying to hit escape and seeing if, like... and seeing if I could, get it to cancel. But I don't know that I can. My God. I mean, there's literally nothing to look at. Let's see. I guess we can go see if anybody's loading over here. Anybody loading over here? Nope. Doors aren't open. So I'm imagining he's not going anywhere. Nice little view. But yeah, there's nobody... nobody's doing anything.
Heathrow ground. Postman 2219 Heavy ready to taxi.
Postman 2219 Heavy, taxi to runway 09 right.
Taxi to runway 09 right. Postman 2219 Heavy.
Heathrow Tower. Postman 2212 Heavy on final 09er left.
Postman 2212 Heavy, runway 09 left, cleared to land.
Runway 09er left, cleared to land. Postman 2212 Heavy.
Heathrow ground. Postman 2665 Heavy with information hotel. Requesting push and start.
Postman 2665 Heavy, pushback approved, expect runway 09 right.
Pushback approved. Expect runway 09 right. Postman 2665 Heavy.
Postman 2219 Heavy, runway 09 right, cleared for immediate takeoff. Upon reaching altitude 500, contact departure.
Runway 09 right, cleared for immediate takeoff. On reaching altitude 500, contact departure. Postman 2219 Heavy.
Heathrow ground. Postman 2665 heavy ready to taxi.
Postman 2665 heavy, taxi to runway 09er right.
Taxi to runway 09er right. Postman 2665 heavy.
Postman 2665 heavy, runway 09er right. Cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 500. Contact departure.
Runway 09er right. Cleared for immediate takeoff. On reaching altitude 500. Contact departure. Postman 2665 heavy.
Heathrow Tower. Postman 229 upper path heavy on final 09er left.
Postman 229er Papa heavy, runway 09er left, cleared to land.
Negative. Use only with takeoff. Command requirement missing. Postman 2219er heavy.
Postman 229er Papa heavy, runway 09er left, cleared to land.
Runway 09er left. Cleared to land. Postman 229 upper path heavy.
Alright, well, we've got 4 more, 2 takeoffs, 2 landings. That's going to get us to 21. But, yeah, I think there's potentially a little bit of a problem. So, you know, since I know how to create career schedules and stuff, I'm looking at this the schedule here, and there's only 29 flights. Maybe 28 even, because yeah, there's 29 lines, and the top line is basically the column headings. So yeah, this is just really odd. So I don't know that we're going to have I mean, the thing is, there's 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I'm not sure. Yeah, there's like 3 or 4 more. 2 or 3 more that will arrive, I think. So yeah, it's just really odd, but anyway. Postman 2212 heavy, taxi to terminal.
Taxi to terminal. Postman 2212 heavy.
And again, they're all going to come in here. The one behind it is Postman, like they're literally vacating. The Singapore is open, Cathay is open, so we're going to get those 2 off. I don't think we're going to get any I don't know that we're going to get... I think we get 1 Qatari off yet, and that will be it. But if I'm seeing this correctly, I think right now, like, we don't have another plane for... 25 minutes to take off. Like, it'll basically be Singapore, Cathay, and a Qatari one. That's how we'll end. We'll have 3 arrivals coming in, I think. I don't know. We'll see. But either way, we're not getting to 38 flights. But yes, they have this scheduled across everything. Here comes the other postman. But yes, I'm just at 19. Like, this will get me to 21. And I guess there are 29. I've counted again. Yeah, so in theory there's 29. So in theory we have 10 more. Again, 3 are taking off. 2 are obviously on the ground. So, you know, that will get us 5 more. and I guess in theory we have 5 more landing, but I'm not sure. Because again, the issue is, like, some of these are coming in, but they're, because at this point I'm looking at the TS3 assistant, and one was supposed to have come in at 7:39 and one at 8:01. So again, I don't know if it's the 5-mile separation, but clearly those two landed pretty close together. So even with the 5-mile separation, it should work. Postman 229er Papa Heavy, taxi to terminal.
Taxi to terminal. Postman 229er Papa Heavy.
Postman 229er Papa Heavy, cross runway 09er right. Postman 2212 Heavy, cross runway 09er right.
Cross runway 09er right. Postman 229er Papa Heavy.
Cross runway 09er right. Postman 2212 Heavy.
See, but the challenge will be, like, it's saying there should be 19 more flights to go. They don't exist in the schedule. So I wonder if we're even going to be able to complete this. I don't think we will. So I think this is going to be like a massive bust, honestly. But, yeah, we'll see. The problem is, like, there is one that goes at 9 o'clock, but, which means, like, I'd need to get it off in the air, but I think that, it takes off and all that, so. Anyway, it'll be a bit, I think, before we have anything else coming up, so we'll see.
Heathrow ground, Singapore 739er 3 Heavy with information hotel, requesting push and start.
Singapore 7393 Heavy, pushback approved, expect runway 09er right.
Pushback approved, expect runway 09er right, Singapore 739er 3 Heavy.
See, and now what it's doing, because I think there's only certain parking spaces that are available. So now there's a Singapore flight from 8:08 that can arrive that appears the same time the pushback happens. So like I said, I don't even think because if I remember the career mode properly, like when it gets to 9, I think it will just terminate. And it will be like, yep, this was the time. It was a 2-hour scenario, and you've gotten done whatever you were going to try to get done. And, here's your score. So we'll see. Because, yeah, the Cathay that I'm expecting at 8:56 is there. We'll see if the cutter shows up. But my guess is, we'll land the Singapore. I mean, we'll land whatever shows up, but, like, there isn't a Cathay, but I wonder if when I push it back, if suddenly it will appear, but it's not going till 8:56, which is like 5 minutes from now. So, like, again, this one will be off, so, we'll get to 23, but I think there is one that's supposed to spawn at 9, but I assume it's going to end at that point, so it's not going to count. We'll see what it does, and then I'll comment afterwards. But I've been...
Heathrow ground, Singapore 739er 3 Heavy ready to taxi.
Singapore 7393 Heavy, taxi to runway 09er right. Oh, and now there's an 843 Singapore coming in.
Singapore 739er 3 Heavy.
Because, yeah, there's an 840 and 847 of, like the 847 is the Postman. It's one of these.
Heathrow Tower,
But
Singapore 739er 4 Heavy on final 09er left.
Singapore 7394 Heavy, runway 09er left, cleared to land.
Runway 09er left, cleared to land. Singapore 739er 4 heavy.
Singapore 7393 Heavy, runway 09er right, cleared for immediate takeoff. Upon reaching altitude 500, contact departure.
Runway 09 right, cleared for immediate takeoff on reaching altitude 500.
So,
Contact
closed its
departure.
nose.
Singapore 739er 3 Heavy.
And like I said, I mean, there is a Qatari one listed at 9 o'clock, but none of these have their doors open, so I'm assuming they're not going to take off or do anything. Anyway, we'll see where we get to. We're down. It's coming up on 8:54 because Tower Assistant does go ahead and have things in. You know, it does have time in there, which comes from the sim, obviously. And there is another Singapore coming in, which is interesting. So, anyway, because yeah, it's. And the one that just went was at 607 is the stall, and then 606. So it would be next to me here. And again, it probably has to do with size of the plane as well. But no, they're the same size plane, so I don't know. We'll see. But this one should call in. Again, will we be able to get it off in time? I don't know.
Heavy on final 09er left.
Singapore 7396 Heavy, runway 09er left, cleared to land.
Runway 09er left, cleared to land. Singapore 739er Heavy.
Alright, so they're going, so it will take off just at 8:55, so, and it was an 8:50, so I don't know, I don't know that I'll get the Cathay to the runway before we hit 9, so we'll see. So we might not get much further than 22. And once again, I guess if it gives me the score, it gives me the score. It'll tell me I completed it. But, like, it's a bad scenario is what I view it as right now. Like I said, I'll give you my feelings at the end. Definitely will be putting a chapter heading on this thing. But anyway.
Heathrow ground. Cathay 8 Heavy with Information Hotel. Requesting push and start.
Cathay 8 Heavy, pushback approved, expect runway 09er right.
Pushback approved, expect runway 09er right. Cathay 8 Heavy.
And again, we'll see if anything comes up for, you know, if the card even comes up for the 9 o'clock. But, you know, like I said, if it doesn't stop, basically I've done this for nothing. Because I'm going to get nothing out of it in... I mean, as it is, they're self-contained, like, leaderboard things. Like, people had finished this. So I don't know if something changed or what, but anyway. It is what it is. All we can do is go through it, so... Alright, so I think, yep, it's coming into land. Singapore 7394 Heavy, taxi to terminal.
City Terminal. Singapore 739 or 4 Heavy.
Heathrow Ground, Cathay 8 Heavy ready to taxi.
Cathay 8 Heavy, runway 09er right.
Runway 09 right, Cathay 8 Heavy.
Cathay 8 Heavy, runway 09er right, cleared for immediate takeoff. Upon reaching altitude 500, contact departure.
Runway 09 right, cleared for immediate takeoff. On reaching altitude 500, contact departure. Cathay 8 Heavy.
Alright, we're going to move away just because. Although, it's not far enough away, I guess. There, we'll do that. Just so we don't have to listen. But that one's coming. It's not going to make it by 9. This isn't going to make... It's literally coming up on 8:59. So, I mean, I know it's going to go a little quicker here, but it's not... Nothing's going to happen before 9 o'clock is basically what I'm saying. There is no card that has shown up for the Qatari flight, which should be 8245 for 9. So that is not there. But, and like I said, you know, he's barely gotten off the runway. So to me, like, if I'm going to do something, and if I try to create something on my own, I will definitely, alright, well, he's landing. But again, he's not going to be scored because he's not going to get there. So let's see. We're down to 6 seconds, so let's see what happens. Will it go past 9 or will it end? Alright, and now it paused. So you can see that. But see, but I don't know, like at this point, see, now it's frozen. Like it has stopped. But I can't exit out of here, and therefore I think I get nothing. So I'm going to go to the shared challenges, 2 attempts. It says 1 completed, but yeah, it's showing challenge in progress. It's like I think I have to basically Control-Alt-Delete out of this thing. Alright, so I'm going to show you what we've got. I mean, it's given me a score, 22 flights, 1 minute delay, so we lost 10 points. I don't know what the handling ratio is, but you can see 22 of 38 flights, so it's wrong. Yeah, and you can see 2200. So, sorry, dude, but so not good at all. But so feedback that I'm gonna provide at this point. And again, I'm gonna have you've gotten here perhaps from a chapter position that basically says a discussion of the challenge. So I was not intending to review the challenges, but I am going to review this one because I have suffered, so you don't have to. So this is supposed to have 38 flights, as you've seen. You get through 22, and we can see you get through 22 because the highest score that anyone has achieved is that. So yay for me that I got 2190. But you can't speed up time. You can't exit. I mean, you have to go out. I mean, the LaGuardia thing worked well. So whatever happened with this one, there's a problem. So my point would be, like, if I try to create one, I'm going to play through it and make sure that it works as it's supposed to. Because otherwise, you know, that would not be good. Now, the thing is, it's possible because they do have this, if we go here to the tools, you can see Challenge Creator is a beta feature. Now it does say delete existing challenges to free up space, so that implies that it is going to save it on my machine, and I think I can do something with it, hopefully before I submit it. Or I can say, hey, because what I don't know is how things go through. And so, as I said, I've had some ideas potentially of like, hey, could you do something with a challenge? And, so I will explore that in the future just to see what's possible, to share with you what you can do. But my concern, frankly, now is, are other shared challenges going to be this poor? I mean, you can see here there's one rating, like nobody's done I guess a couple people see, and again, it's Cargo Crazy in Kentucky. This is the same person that created this, and they're telling you have 178 flights, and I mean, this could just be it's too busy. I mean, that could be all it is. I don't know. But it definitely makes me wonder, like, do I go back? And some of it, I get the game will do things, like it won't spawn things, but that's where you test it. Like, if you, because at this point, like, I could do not completed, and then it won't show that. So that's nice for when there's really a big list of things, but see, and this again is blind as a bat, no radar, but, and nobody has played it, but I'm probably going to look at the file, at the database before I start it up sometimes, especially for a big one, because this is really frustrating, because I don't know that it's great to drop off and cancel the game too, because that creates other problems too. So overall, I would say this is a really bad outcome. Like, do not even waste your time with Manic Monday at Heathrow, because it's very poorly done. Now, does it say who made them? It does not, that I can see. Okay, so you can update them, but I am not going to Like, I don't even know how anyone could give it a 4 or a 3. Like, based on what? By the fact that you did something? I mean, I don't understand. I mean, you can tell I'm frustrated because, and these are like official challenges. So again, I'm sure they test these, and again, we have 2 attempts and one not completed because I failed it because I was trying to show how that worked at the start of this episode. But I'm intrigued by the shared challenges because they seem to be a little more involved. I mean, these only go up to 55 flights at the highest point, and they don't even have a level 20 official challenge yet. See, but I think this is where my challenges will be, where I can do some things. So, in any event, it's late. I'm semi-delirious. I've got to get up and do stuff at work tomorrow, and I'm just not happy that I've spent, I'm looking at the recording time, 2.5 hours of my life, of which 2 hours of it, because I couldn't speed it up at all, 2 hours plus was spent on this manic scenario that was not manic. It was dull as all get out. I mean, it's 2 hours with 22 planes. It's 11 planes an hour. You do the math. 60 minutes in an hour. So, it's named poorly. It's set up poorly. Whoever did it, again, I'm sorry if I'm hurting your feelings, but, like, the world deserves facts. It's a bad challenge. And again, I'm guessing, because I did see something about, I think on the Discord, the person who created it said something about, I'm going to try to approve some other challenges and get them out there or something. So I think they have to do something to get them to show up, but I doubt they're playtesting them, and you know, and I wouldn't expect them to. I mean, that's a lot of things that they would need to do. I'm just frustrated that I've spent this much time and this late. Like, I was thinking, okay, I'm getting in, it'll be like the LaGuardia thing, I'll be done in less than an hour. It's only set 7 to 9 because there's only, you know, some flight goes up to the thing, but it's an hour. Now I know better. Like, you may be stuck in hell, and I'm concerned about doing a non-radar one. So I saw the other one, you know, where you're blind as a bat, no radar. I don't know. I don't know that I want to try that, because if I can't speed things up and they don't, like I'd be okay with the challenge if there had been a good amount going on. I mean, if we had 38 flights, I mean, 38 flights in 2 hours is still insanely low. But, you know, if we had at least been able to get through it, I mean, yeah, okay, it'd be a poorly designed challenge, but I wouldn't give it a 1. But, I mean, A, your database doesn't even have 38 flights in it. So, and again, that may be part of that might not be the creator's problem. Like, that's where I'm going to have to look at things and see, like, hey, if I create something and it says there's 50 flights, but does it only put 30 in the database? Like, because it's like, hey, these aren't going to spawn or something. But, so that's a problem with the challenge creator tool. And again, it's in beta, so fine, we give this guy feedback. But, yeah, I mean, how my evening's ruined anyway. Let me go look here. All right, so I did take quite a bit of time, frankly. I was just trying to see if anybody reported anything about this in the Discord, and it does not look like they have. As I learn anything over time, I'll let you know. But as I said, I just wanted to end this video letting people know, do not skip this one. You know, I'll likely not say much about others. I mean, unless I find one that's incredibly stellar, you know, I may go the other way. But if they are awful, as this one was, I will certainly save you the pain if I can by obviously letting you know on the video. So skip Manic Monday at Heathrow in the shared challenges, because it just isn't worth the time, and you can't even get close to doing what in theory you can do. You know, it says you can do. So you've seen it, and yeah, it's not been fun. So, as always, if you've enjoyed this contribution to the world and haven't dropped a like or not subscribed, I would appreciate if you would do that. And I will see you next time.